and welcome back. As an animal lover, I am absolutely crazy about my next guests and what they're doing. And do I have the both of you today or just one?
This is just Kris today.
Hi, Kris. So, Kris, this is such a great story. Tell us how this is such a great story for all dog lovers. And if you go to my website, you'll see me walking on the beach with a golden doodle following me. Yep. And then there's a little picture of my black Chow Chow in one corner because I'm a real dog lover. So I am Ms. Dog Lover. There I am. Okay, so tell us about your company because this is so cool.
I grew up with dogs, so when I moved from New Jersey to Florida, I took one of my dogs that I've had since I was 8. He's 18 now. And I've been single for a while, so I somehow inherited 3 extra dogs in the past 5 years. And so it became very hard to find somebody that could tolerate that. And I met a fantastic girl in Denise that we just, we do everything together with the dogs. They sleep with us. They're always hanging out with us at the house. We go to the dog parks, dog beaches. And we always see these niches online of, like, farmers only and stuff like that. And I just thought, wow, after even living through stuff with people that didn't really get the idea of dog lovers, and also seeing the movie with Diane Lane called Must Love Dogs, I thought, wow, let's put this together. And we came up with the idea and put it together, and now it's kind of becoming more fun as people hear about it.
Okay, so tell us how the premise works. You take a picture of your dog and yourself.
Yeah, we have it where you can actually, you could do the picture of your dog and yourself, but we actually have it's like a split profile creation where you create your profile, you upload your photos, and then you have like another profile for your dog. So people do like, the video uploads where it's like their dog's doing tricks, their dog's, playing in the yard, and it's cool because too we have the option of saying like, okay, I have a Yorkie, one of my dogs is a Yorkie, and she gets along with everybody, but if I'm with her and I'm at the park, she's very possessive. So no dog can come up to me. So I always say which dog she doesn't get along with, or that's what the option they get from what their dogs don't get along with, and if they're good outside with other dogs, if they're playful, and we get to see some pretty cool pictures and videos uploaded to their profiles too.
How cool! And so, what's the website?
The website's called YouMustLoveDogsDating.com.
YouMustLoveDogsDating.com. I have to tell you, I had a really tough breed for years. She was 13 and a half when she finally died, and she was a black Chow Chow, and she was a tough breed because she was possessive of me, and you couldn't go in the kitchen because her food was there. I mean, there were like a lot of issues. There were a lot of issues. She had a lot of issues.
Oh, yeah. I had that problem with my Yorkie. She's got, she's a diva, an absolute diva.
But when you have a big black dog that, looks like a lion.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it makes it even more difficult. And she never snapped at anybody and she never bit anybody, but she would let you know very quickly that she was not happy with you.
Yeah, I get that same look from all 4 of them when I have to start packing to go somewhere or something. They know I'm not coming back for a couple of days.
Yeah.
They give me that look like, where are you going?
Yeah. So it was very difficult, and because she was a diva and had special needs, I had to, the last year of her life, I had to devote a tremendous amount of time, special foods, and I couldn't leave her alone, and I had to have dog sitters. It was really a challenge. So if someone's not an animal lover or especially a dog lover, that could be a real problem.
Oh, yes, it could be. I've been through it before where, they kind of say they can tolerate them, and then they're just like, they can't tolerate them, and it's just like, it's either you love the dogs or they're just not in you.
Right.
It's hard. It's very hard.
So how is it working out with this concept? I love the idea.
I created this site 8 months ago. I have a great team behind me, and we didn't know what to expect. And with social media and everything and press releases, I don't know if you saw our YouTube page, but I've been on 4 talk shows in the past month and a half in Phoenix, Tampa, Jacksonville, and Atlanta. And people just are loving it. I mean, I'm going to actually Washington, D.C. and Las Vegas this week to do talk shows. And it's just a really feel-good story, and people really are catching on to it.
Well, yeah, we need a good feel-good story. But how successful are people connecting?
You know, if you look at our site, we've had, even in a short time, because we passed out a survey to all the, email addresses, all the members on the site, to just give us some insight. And we had, and I say this, I don't mean this in a bad way, but I think dog lovers have the biggest hearts in the world. They always want to help in some way.
Right.
And when we did that survey, we had 3 or 4 different video testimonials that you can see on our website come in. People just took videos and said how great the site is. We met on the site. We haven't had any marriages yet, but we've had people connecting them, which is great.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, it makes sense. So I'm so committed to animals and dogs, and I really love them to the point where friends and people are like, you are like the dog whisperer. And I have dogs in my neighborhood now that I help out with and I take care of, and I don't have a whole lot of time, but I just love the energy from a dog. I just love it. And I'm leaving next week to go to a hot place, which I'm not looking forward to, in Florida, to babysit the golden doodle. That's how crazy I am about him. And I have this crazy connection with him. And his mother and father were my friends and my neighbors, and now I go down there several times a year to take care of him because they won't let him, they don't trust anyone but me to be with him.
Oh, wow, yeah. I understand the heat. I live in Florida. It is tough.
Yeah, so I'm not looking forward to that part, but I'm looking forward to being with him and having, like a week with him, which will be really fun.
Oh, yeah. I'm leaving for just a couple of days this week, and it's the hardest thing to leave my dogs. I have great dog sitters, and I trust them, and it's just, leaving the dogs is the hardest part.
Yeah. Okay, so tell me, Kris, about the new love of your life. Does she love the dogs, and is she willing to take care of them and all that good stuff?
What's really funny is when I met her a year ago, the first question out of her mouth was, "Why do you have 4 dogs?" And because she actually never had a dog in her life and never grew up with dogs. She had literally never had interaction with dogs. So it was so new to her. And then we were best friends for a while. And all of a sudden, she even said it today. They grew on me so much. She loves them. And they probably like her more than me now. They're just like so committed. She's so committed to them, and they're committed to her. And it was great to see it because, I needed the same thing. I always said the more women I met, the more I love my dog, because it was just, relationships are really hard today. Yeah. And she didn't understand the dog lover situation, and I got that love from a human that I was always wanting, and she actually in return got the love from me, and then the love from what a dog can give you, because it's 2 different types. It's great. It's just a great connection.
And it's worked out where she doesn't get turned off, because a lot of people are turned off by so many dogs.
Oh, yeah. You could tell in the beginning she was, but she didn't understand it, though. Some people just don't understand, like, a dog can give you the best kind of love unconditionally without saying 2 words, and it's amazing. Like, they're happy if you leave for 5 minutes and come back. They're happy if you leave for a week and you're coming back. They're always happy to see you. They can cheer you up so well.
So tell me, how do you go about when you sign up? Tell us how it works.
Well, when you sign up, we do like a 30-day free trial so people can, test it out and see if they like it. And we have the same instant messaging features that the bigger companies have. We like to make it more interactive, so we have contests every month, giveaways. We have the meetup groups on there. We have a blog and a forum. When you create a profile, you can interact with the members just as you could any other site. It's messaging, emails. You can send a flirt or send a wink, they say. But it's the same kind of interaction that you'll see on eHarmony and other bigger sites. So
you have 3 dogs now?
I actually have 4.
4. Where's the 4th one? There's no picture of it.
It's really my 4th dog is 18 years old. He's blind and kind of deaf. So when we took that picture that you see on the website, we could not get him in the photo. Every time we got him there, he moved or he turned around, or it was tough. But he's actually, if you go to the About Us section, there's a picture of a dog in a pumpkin costume for Halloween, and that's my older dog. His name is Rocky.
And Rocky is, how old is he?
He's 18.
What kind of dog is he?
He's actually a poodle.
Oh my gosh, he's 18 years old.
Yeah, he is awesome. He's a rock. He's awesome.
And does he get along with the others?
Oh yeah, you know what? You probably know from experience when a dog has an illness or a dog can't feed or whatever. Other dogs know.
They sense it. Listen, I love this story. You must love. You must love dogsdating.com. You must love dogsdating.com is the website. Thanks so much, Kris, for being with us.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. I certainly appreciate it.
Good luck with the site.
Thank you.
Keep us posted, and we'll be back in just a moment. This is Frankie Boyd.